of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name still remains If West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about how to prevent winches from stealing your blessings or prosperity during the ceremony of supporting Kola Nuts. If you are from Africa or if you are familiar with African traditions, you will know about what we call Kola Nuts. I am sorry I don't have anyone today to show you physically, but it's something you can actually Google and you see it's something very common. This is a fruit, a certain kind of fruit that we regard as sacred in our African traditions and customs, especially in West Africa. And we use it to to pray for blessings, prosperity in our communities, in our families, and to bring people together. Okay, so the kola nut is regarded as a very sacred food and food for the gods. Anywhere kola nut is presented and shared in the public and broken and eaten, it is a belief that the spirits of our ancestors are also there to agree in unity, in conformity with everything we are doing to make it successful. Okay, so you're going to find this kola nut ceremony in every West African tribe customs. You're going to see that before we do any kind of ceremony, there must be kola nuts present, and there must be whiskey. And this is our traditional Holy Communion. This is where the Western people steal the concept of Holy Communion from, where they say their own is not bread and wine, that weak version that they do in church. Our own original Holy Communion is the use of kola nuts and whiskey. It can be palm wine or it can be whiskey or gogoro, akpeteshi, sapele water, okay, at least 40-45% alcohol. This is what we used to call the ancestors. This is what the elders drink, okay. Nowadays we use drinks like schnapps. We have different kind of ego, different kind of gins, but the gins must be strong. Let me show you one. It's not that I'm advertising, it will be strong gin and kola nut, okay, 100%, sorry, 45% whiskey. Like this kind of one now, we can use it to serve ancestors. Okay, when you want to see an elder, you want to beseech the elders, you want to meet senior people in most African traditions, even in my own culture, you must come with a very strong drink, not Fanta, not Coke, not all those wine. It must be hardcore alcohol, okay, a full bottle with kola nuts. You will support it, and when you go there with this kola nuts, you also take money, real money, okay, to support the kola nuts. Before you will present your case, before they will listen to you, they will not pray for you. This is our custom and tradition, okay. We do this in a marriage ceremony, we do this in burial ceremony, we do this in any kind of ceremony, in simple family meeting. Maybe you want to ask for help, you want to go to see kings or chiefs for any kind of issues. You must go there with drink, you must go there with cola, and you must support it with money, okay, because when you go there, not only one person will be there. There will be at least 2-3 people, sometimes can be up to even 100 people, okay. So the way the ceremonies normally goes is that you will bring your drink, you bring the cola, then you will place your case and you will put some money, then everybody around there we also drop some money to support the cola. This is the way they call it, supporting of cola, okay. So the thing there is that there are some rules and regulations regarding this process that you must follow, okay. You must follow this. It is very important to follow these rules and regulations to make this whole process very successful, Okay, if you don't follow it, there might be problems. Your request might be rejected, and also to some bad people around you might be able to manipulate whatever you want to do there, or to steal your blessings, or even steal your prosperity spiritually and physically from you through this process. Because they say he who brings cola brings life. Okay, anything that brings life can also bring death as well. And whenever people are gathered and break cola to bring to pray or to unite to do something, it's all kind of people that are there, both good ones, evil ones, the good, the bad, the ugly. Everybody is there. So you better be sure that your enemies will also be there too. There will always be people that don't want the progress or success of that gathering. They are always there. There's every Judas in every 12 or 6 people. So you need to watch out for these people. And during this process, you can identify some of these people easily. And there are some rules that are supposed to be followed, because this is tradition and custom. This custom is very, very ancient, and we don't know when it started, but we have been practicing this for a very long time. And I'm going to talk why it's important to make sure that if you are partaking in this breaking of cola or supporting of cola, you must follow this tradition so that it will bring peace and prosperity. Okay. Now, there are 3 major things that you must do in order to protect your blessing, to protect your gathering, to make sure that the things that you go there for is successful, that the spirits of the land or the spirits of those people of the gathering, the spirit of justice or your ancestors will enforce whatever decision you people have come there to make it permanent. Okay, because when you go to support cola and you take drink, you want something to be done and you want it to happen. You don't want anything to change that situation. So you need to follow this process very well, so that what you want to happen is what will happen, that you will not get a negative outcome. Okay, this is the essence of you buying drink and taking cola and monitoring here. So you need to follow the rules and regulations. Okay, first thing you need to know is that when they support this cola, after the supporting, they are going to share the money. If you're supporting from somebody, that money belongs to the person. But if somebody is supporting from you, the money belongs to you and everybody around the place. If maybe you have 5 people that go there or 10 people that go there, the money will be shared among all of you. Okay, in our African tradition, the money will not be shared equally. Okay, it will be shared according to seniority, because we recognize seniority, we recognize elders. So if you are the senior in this, you are the oldest person, even if you senior all the rest people with 1 day or 1 second, you must take the highest amount of that money. Okay, it doesn't mean that you are going to take like 90% and you give the person, the rest people 10%. It's not like that. You will take a reasonable sum. Okay, that is something is reasonable, but it must be higher than all the other money you will give to the rest people. If you are the senior, you must take the highest. You need to remember this. Do not take less than than the rest people as a senior. For you to allow this to happen is that you are cheating yourself. You are also cheating yourself physically. You are cheating yourself spiritually, and the ancestors will not be happy with you, and also to the elders too will not be happy with you. You must accept yourself as a senior if you are the senior. Then if you know you are the junior person, maybe the people you are escorting there, they are older than you. You have to give them the bigger portion of the money. You must not still take the highest portion. Okay, nowadays you're going to see a lot of people, maybe due to language and issues, you will see a young person that can speak the language very well. Then it will be in that settings. If you find out that the other people cannot speak the language well, if you want to take the highest money, if we want to steal the other people's share and give them very little money, or sometimes you want to pocket everything and don't give them any money. This is very, very wrong. Okay, if you notice this kind of situation, you have to call it out and you have to report that person. You have to expose it instantly, this wrong thing that this person is trying to do. Because by you giving the person the larger amount of that money, you are actually giving him a large portion of your spiritual authority. And this is not a good thing. Okay, it will be that person's will that will prevail in that setting, not your own will. Okay, if that person wants the thing to work, it will work. If it doesn't want whatever you go there to do to work, it will not work. So do not allow the person to take the junior person to take the highest amount of money when you people go to support the cola when you are receiving your own share. This is a very, very wrong thing to do. Doing it like this means that you don't know the tradition, and you are shortchanging yourself physically, spiritually, and you are actually relegating your authority to this other person. And this is not a good thing. Okay, if people hear about it, they will not be happy with you. They will see you as a fool, and it means that you are stupid. You don't know tradition, and you are somebody that you can easily be deceived, and it is not a good thing. It will make you lose respect in the eyes of other people, and also in the eyes of people that are looking up to you. So you must exert this your authority. It is very, very important. And also too, you can be able to use this medium to determine or discover people that are deceitful. And if somebody is trying to steal money that belongs to everybody, it's supposed to be shared very well, and somebody want to take a bigger portion and it doesn't deserve that bigger portion, it means that that person is a bad person. And for that person trying to do this in a traditional settings, it means that they are arrogant, and they are not really good people. So this kind of people are supposed to be punished. Yes, they can be punished by fines or by reducing their influence in your settings or in your surrounding or in the family. They are not to be trusted because they are not operating with integrity and honor. They are dubious people. For you to kind of steal money that belongs to everybody for your own self, that person is not a bad person, and you are doing this in public, in places where you're supposed to be praying for prosperity or bringing people together, you are attempting to do this kind of thing, shows the level of audacity that such kind of person have, and total disrespect for tradition, for elders, for seniors, or for anything holy or reverence with respect to the tradition and culture. So these people are usually bad people. Okay, if you have this kind of brother, they are not good people. I used to have a friend that always fond of doing this. It's my junior. Whenever we go to traditional settings and they support Kola for me, this guy always steals my money, the money they support for me. He will take it and put it in his pockets, or he will take the big one, he will give me the small one. He did this thing about 4 times until I warned him. I warned him. Then, in fact, I never take him to that kind of settings again, because of he knows some certain kind of places that I don't know, and he claims to know these people closer than me. The next thing you will see is that when they have support Cola after the situation, he will just pocket the money inside his pocket and hoping that I will forget about the money. So when I discovered the thing, I warned him and I called him out, and I have to stop him from going out with me. Because I will not be tolerating that. How can somebody, a junior person, be stealing my blessing? It is not a good thing, okay? Then another thing you need to know about is that during this Kola thing, if they support Kola for you guys, they give you this money, make sure that you keep your own, okay? You must collect your own share of that money. Do not dash it out to anybody. Do not say that, you can just have it. I don't need it. This is a very big offense. For you to say that you are not taking the money that they're supposed to give to you, it means that you don't respect the tradition. You don't honor the tradition. No matter how little that money is, you must take yours. It is for you. Okay? If you don't need it, other people need it. But from at that very place, you must take your own portion, and you must go with it. And you must thank them for the money too, no matter how small it is. So do not say that the money for the cola I dash somebody yet. I don't. It means that you have totally disrespected and disregard the tradition. In fact, the people will not be happy with you. They will not be happy. whatever thing you are praying for, you just destroyed the whole thing by rejecting that money. It means that you are looking down on them, that they are inferior or they are poor people, and at the same time you came there to ask for something from them. This is a very, very, very big no-no. Okay, don't look at this money, how much is there, just like 200 naira, 300 naira, or $1 or $2. You can keep it. You don't do that. Okay, it's a very, very big error you just made. You just destroyed everything. You are not going to get whatever you come from there. Okay, if it's a marriage, they will not even allow you to marry the person anymore, because it's a total disrespect to the tradition, to the people. Okay, they can even fine you if you make this error. They can even fine you very big amount of money for you to go and pay something that you cannot even afford. They will not say, okay, you think this thing is you have disrespected the tradition, now you have to pay so and so money for this little infraction, and they can fine you up to $10,000-$20,000 just to punish you. Then you now start begging them. At the end of the day, you now settle for $10,000 or $5,000 because you fucked up already. Okay, so this kind of things happen. Then also too, another issue is that you should try to also make sure that when you go to these settings, you humble yourself very well, and you don't give more than you should give. Okay, please do not drop more than you are supposed to give. Maybe people are putting the level of $20 as supporting of the cola. Don't go and drop $200 there or $500. Don't do that. Drop the same amount of money everybody is dropping. If people are supporting with $10, also support with $10. Don't go and show them that you have too much money or you want to impress people. Then you go and drop $200 or $300 there. They will see it like you are trying to show them that you have too much money, or you're trying to run down people. This is not a good thing. Okay, please, this is not a good thing. So don't do this. Drop the same amount of money for everybody. If you do this, you're going to get a lot of enemies. You will let people feel that you are trying to prove that you are rich, you are arrogant, and there might some bad people there will want to instigate other people to hate you, to say, see, he's very arrogant, he's trying to tell us that we don't have money, look at what he's doing, he's trying to insult us by putting too much money in the train. So some people will feel slighted, and they might be inclined to want to harm you or to want to do something bad to you. So this is not a good thing to do. Always try to be average. Drop the same money or don't drop too much money, so that people will not feel that you are trying to show them that you have money. Okay, so this is what you need to know. Then you have to follow these rules regularly. If you don't follow this, if there's any evil person there, it might use any of this infraction against you. Okay, it might use it to go and sell people bad things against you, to instigate people against you, or it might actually steal your blessings spiritually. Because in that council of elders, anything they pronounce is binding in the physical world, is binding in the spiritual world. So if they pronounce something good against you, is binding. You cannot be able to break it. If it's something bad, or you give people a kind of lukewarm reaction, you can use that to also harm you spiritually. Okay, so this is the things you need to know in the area of supporting cola. Okay, it is very, very important that you follow these rules, because now this young generation, they don't care about it. They think it's just an ordinary ceremony. It is not an ordinary ceremony. Anytime you call people together, you bring whiskey and cola, there are spirits that are always there, the spirits of the lands, what we call the dwellers, the ancestors. They're always there with you. So when the eldest person at that place make pronouncements and everybody agrees to the pronouncement, it is usually honored. This is the tradition. This is what is binding the African people together. Okay, so this is a very powerful thing, and at the same time, looks very, very simple. So you should not play with it. You should not also joke with it. Okay, they say evil brings cola, brings life. Okay, so it's something that we do. It's something that binds the community. We use it for marriage ceremonies, for burial ceremonies, for settling of issues. Anytime people come together, community festivities, celebration, this is the main tradition. This is how we do the thing. So you need to follow these rules. If you follow the rules very well, things will go well with you. And you, as a senior or as a person of integrity, you must enforce this. This is why we are African people. This is our tradition. If you see somebody trying to break the tradition, somebody trying to steal people's blessing or steal money that does not belong to them, you must call them out. It is your responsibility to call them up, table the matter, treat their fuck up instantly. They must treat them, they must find them. If they have to beat them or play them, they will beat them, play them instantly. They must treat the fuck up. Now, so they do them. They must not break it. This is what you must do. This is our tradition. Okay? Anybody trying to make any infractions, you must correct it instantly. This will make the ancestors to bless you. You must enforce justice. You must make sure that justice prevails. And you must uphold the tradition. And you must also punish evil. So this is what glues the society, what keeps the society running, what keeps it binding, what keeps people together. Okay, so you need to be doing all these things. So please don't go and make this mistake. Don't give your share of your money away to this thing. Don't give it away, and don't let a younger person take higher than you. And also too, do not also cheat your seniors in this way. Okay, it's not good. If they catch you doing that, everybody will just look down on you, and it tells very bad of you. Okay, so this is what I have to say concerning this issue today. I hope this will be useful for some people, especially people in Nigeria. Those of you that will be going home for Christmas, you'll be doing a lot of supporting of Kola. Please follow it like this so that you don't get problems, and you make sure that nobody steals anything from you. Show yourself, accept yourself, and you stand with the tradition. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. And if you are going for any kind of traditional meeting, to some things that might help you, you can get the alligator pepper full one. You put it in your pocket. This thing it drains negative energy. In case of anybody want to attack you or send things that way, the power of the alligator pepper close to you will neutralize it. It will drain those negative energy that anybody is trying to do any bad thing, somebody trying to poison your drink or anything. Just put it in your pocket. When you come back from the meeting, you throw it away because it will be already sucked all those things out. Then you can also put some salt inside your shoes before you wear your socks, in case people put things on the ground. It also neutralizes any kind of stuff on the ground. It also drains negative energy from the body. You just put some table salt inside your shoes, then you wear your socks, and you go to the meeting, and you also come back. It's another way of protecting yourself too, and simple things like that. So you use these tips and you help yourself. So this is what I have to say on this topic. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release this. If you want to learn or practice African spirituality, this is the place that you need to be. Okay, please register for my program. It's a very straightforward program. This is a program that will expose you to the inner workings of African spirituality. You are going to learn so many things here. I have lots of materials and a lot of resources that will empower you, that will liberate you, and will push you to your next level of your spiritual evolution. My website is River of Knowledge. If you would like to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, the book is here waiting for you. Then if you like to do your spells, your love spell, your packs, your exes, the old 9 yards, and other items, you want to do so many things, you can contact me. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.